and welcome to the Belly Boys Incredibly Online Show. It's me, John McInnes.
Hello, it's me, John Gallagher Portero. And we are very happy to be here, aren't we, McInnes? We have special guests. We have special guests today.
I've heard of a special guest, but a special guests.
Right? This is the most special of shows for today.
It's unprecedented in the history of this show.
It's never been done. Never, ever been done.
We actually had to take a couple of weeks off just to prep for this show. And that's the only reason we've been off recently.
Absolutely. Well, you've been off. I've had to tirelessly continue. Anyway, I don't know.
That's right. You cheated on me. You cheated on me with Max.
Oh, I did. It was a fun show. Check it out on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We're joined by GOATIKA. Say hello, GOATIKA.
Hello. Hi.
Members of GOATIKA, we introduce yourselves.
I'm Ben GOATIKA.
I'm James GOATIKA.
I'm Eloise GOATIKA.
That's right, just like the Ramones, they're all related.
We're really hoping that landed with the audience, because that was pre-scripted, that bit. That was like half an hour figuring out, what's the best analogy for this? Oh, the Ramones. A band that nobody has listened to for 5 years at least.
It's all downhill from here.
So this is an improv show, right? Like, we get guests on, we tell true stories related to our lives, then we do a bunch of sketch-like improv scenes inspired by the suggestion and the stories that we tell. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be very easy and obvious to follow. It's going to be a fun time. John, is it going to be a fun time?
Yes, it is.
Yep. That's enough people having fun in this show from me too.
We asked for a suggestion, we asked for a word in the comment section, and I'm going to go with the first thing that was mentioned, and it's given to us by Maeve Scally. Hello, Maeve. And your word is flamingo.
Flamingo. Flamingo does make me specifically think of one thing right now, which is the video game Max Payne, if anybody knows that. So, Max Payne is like a video game from like the 2000s, and within it, there is like this fake sort of parody of Twin Peaks called... It's not called The Pink Flamingos, but it's something like that. I was in America in like 2000 something, and I bought that game in America because I was like, this looks like the coolest game in the world. Because the big premise of Max Payne, if you don't know, and if you don't know, you gotta go and find out, is that it has bullet time from The Matrix. And as a teenager, I was like, this is the coolest thing anybody's ever thought of. Why is every video game not bullet time? Why is not all games Matrix, is what I would think. So I bought that video game in Florida. Then when I got back, I was very excited to play it, and it would not work because it was like region locked. I was a dumb kid. I didn't know. And this was like one of the most infuriating things in the world, where I, as a teenager, was forced to understand international copyright law because it was stopping me from playing Max Payne, the coolest game of all time. I'll actually stand by Max Payne as a great game, although it is arguably an example of propaganda right now. I don't really have anything else related to that. I bought that, that was kind of like one of the first times as a kid I was making a choice about what I liked as a genre. Like, as a kid, like, your parents kind of buy you everything if you want music or like clothes or anything. Your parents are like, here's this stuff. That was when I was like, I like what this game looks like. I want to, as a child, buy it. Mother, buy this for me. Didn't have money. Yeah, that's all I've got with Flamingo.
Cool. I guess Flamingo makes me think of the classic thing. Of Flamingos makes me think of zoos, and then zoos makes me think back to where I was sort of back when I was in school, and we all had to do sort of work experience, and me being my last minute kind of self, I left it to the last minute to find my work experience, and desperately I sort of kind of liked animals, so I ended up getting sort of eventually applying do some work experience in an animal shelter, specifically for dogs and cats, which on paper sounds sort of absolutely fantastic. You just get to sit around and sort of hug dogs and cats all day. It is not like that. It is not like that at all. It's kind of depressing, not because the dog's there. It's just more like your mornings consist of like picking up poop for like 4 hours, and then sort of waiting around until they're like, yeah, okay, you can walk the dogs now, and that's fun. Apart from every single dog hates each other. They're all dogs that really don't like other dogs, so every walk you take them on is incredibly stressful. And it's like I sort of the amount of times, and like I'm not particularly scared of dogs, but I'm just sort of scared that the dogs will hurt each other. So I'm just like, I don't want to, like, please don't. I know this dog is fine, but please don't come near me with another dog because I don't want that on my conscience, even though it's not my fault. And sort of the same with the cats. The cats are either lovely, or they hate anything that comes near them, and really don't want to be dealing with you. So like all this things that should be really cute and really nice is just sort of a terrifying world of animals and danger and stress.
Flamingos make me think way back when I was younger. No, I'm not too young. I was at university still, but I was at that age where I was trying to set myself an identity. And I used to work in Primark. That was where I saw it, actually. Sorry. I used to work in Primark at the time, but on my way back, I walked through all the shops and everything. And I was trying to set myself like a kind of like edgy, masculine kind of identity. And but I get really into like kind of like neat little gadgets. So I remember walking along the high street and there was these umbrellas, and they were Flamingo umbrellas. But the cool thing about them is that the feet were on the top, so you could put the umbrella upside down and the water drips down. And I was so conflicted because I absolutely love that idea. Like, it just dries your umbrella really quickly. It had a pretty cool handle on it. But it was bright pink, and it was the flamenco pattern, and I was trying to, like, think to myself, do I sacrifice everything I've built upon? All the clothes I've bought for myself for this awesome idea? And I kind of went through the run of the mills, like, going extra lengths, kind of thinking, what about if I dye it black or something?
We cut to a like a big superstore, like a Walmart, and we see a child and a mother. Mother, I require this video game. Buy it for me immediately.
Son, why are you talking so formal?
Mother, listen to me. I only asked you once.
Okay, all right. Let's have a look at this game, shall we?
We say the game's called Murder Simulator 2000.
This is the game you want?
Yes, I want to simulate murder.
Son, sorry, the way you're being so formal is throwing me off here. I don't think this is appropriate to you. How about Happy Farmland Times 2?
No, Mother, no. No, those are children's games now.
Going down the aisle beside these two is a child in one of the child seats in a trolley with a parent beside them. Mother, if he gets to have a game, I want one. I've decided I too wish to simulate murder.
Simulate murder?
Yes, that other child is buying a murder simulation game, and I have decided, at the ripe old age of 6 years old, it's time for me to learn the ways of the world.
What about your nice pony game?
I don't like that game anymore. I lost.
Mother, I require to challenge that young man.
Mother, I cannot walk on my own legs yet, being so young. Please pick me up. I am being challenged to fisticuffs by this child.
Hi, sorry. I just noticed that your son and my son are in something right now.
Marquis of Queensborough rules, old man.
That's just...
They don't seem to like each other, do they? Little types.
Oh no! Get back, son!
No, it's okay, mother. Let me put on my fighting gloves on. Silk does the rest.
Where did you get them from?
I bought them with some money. Like an adult.
Mother, I have a switchblade hidden in my trolley. Could you pass me it? I can't get up. I can't get up.
Brandon, not again. I told you, no switchblade in the supermarket.
But, Mother, he clearly wants to go to the mat with me.
No.
Okay. Son, okay, listen to me. This is getting out of hand, but basically, get 3 of these DVD cases, and that way you can stop the incoming knife, and then you can just, like, hit him with the head and bludgeon him, okay? You gotta do this. You gotta win this for me.
You're giving your child weapons.
Your son has a switchblade.
He didn't, but he's going to now.
Ooh.
Brandon, take your switchblade.
Yes.
Thank you for guarding my honor, mother. I will use your DVD suggestion and partake in a game of fisticuffs with this young man, this brawler.
Yes, and thank you for the switchblade, Mother, with which I will use murder as my tool.
We cut to Eloise's mother in a school in a headmaster's office. Mrs. Brown, your child Brandon, you challenged me.
We see Brandon is in the room, but he's in a Hannibal Lecter thing.
Your Brandon challenged me once again to guns at dawn, and I'm afraid I had no choice but to put him in this condition.
Brandon is really a very good boy, non-confrontational, and honestly, I wonder what you did to provoke the situation, frankly. He's never been the aggressor. I mean, there have been incidents, but other children have always sort of started these off, so I'm wondering what you did to upset my Brandon.
Mrs. Brown, I gave him detention because he had a switchblade in his pocket.
There we go. The tension, that's where this all started.
No, the switchblade is more important. But your son had a switchblade.
Aggressive way of controlling my son's behaviour, we wouldn't have this incident.
Mrs. Brown, are you saying that it's okay for your son to have a switchblade in the school?
I mean, with the sort of amount of aggression from other children, I think it might be essential that he brings his switchblade. I wish it weren't so. But you can't. I mean, other children have larger weapons, I imagine.
We cut to a play group, a children's play group. I unsheathed my katana before you, my evil foes.
Ah, you fool! For I have a blunderbuster.
I have already put poison in all of your chocolated milkshakes. I've won before the battle has even begun. You will be my 29th victim. And 30th.
Children, let's play nice now, okay? Or else I'm gonna ring the bell and you'll have to go back into class, okay? You want your extra 5 minutes of playtime?
Teacher, be gone, for I want these 5 minutes of playtime, but blood must be spilt upon the floor.
Yes, your social demands are but a paper tiger. Ring the bell all you want, Mrs. Watkins. See what happens. We open on an animal control house. Eloise, this is your work experience here. You want to work with the animals?
Yes. I mean, it sounded all right. So yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of cuddling of dogs.
Oh yeah, of course. So we're council funded, and it's wonderful to get anybody who wants to do work experience here. The main job we're going to have you do is put down a lot of dogs, if I'm being honest with you. None of us want to do it, and we have done it too much, if I'm being honest. That's why we have this dog here on this bench set up to...
Oh my god.
He's in...
You want me to
I can't emphasise right now how little pain he's in. He's in no pain at all. It's just that after 12 weeks, if we don't find another home, we have to put him down.
That's barbaric. I can't put this little guy down. Look how cute he is.
Eloise, are you not thinking about your tax pounds being taken away from starving children and put into the maw of this dog? That's what's happening right now. Every day that Snuggle stays alive, that's another child losing funding for their households.
I guess I'm surprised that like the funding for this project is like directly involved with the funding for the child poverty projects, but
it's directly connected.
God, what a horrible moral quandary.
I hate my job.
The dog starts licking Eloise's hand.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, that's a sign that the dog loves you now, so you're going to have to live with that.
God, we've really bonded. Like,
and this isn't... I said that, of course, that, as you can see, the dog is bound to a table, and this is a lethal injection, but we've ran out of the drugs, so you're going to have to use this hammer to really,
God.
put it out of its... Not misery, it is alive, but out of its financial misery.
The dog starts licking the hammer.
Now it's
really
fallen in love with the hammer. It may think the hammer is its mother. You're going to have to swing it quite aggressively, Louise. I'm very sorry.
I really, this is really not what I signed up for.
Oh, you can hug the dogs later on today, but for every dog life you take, every dog you hug, you have to take a dog life.
Oh my God.
That's kind of the agreement we decided here.
So like balance things out.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Another cute dog waddles in, and it has a sign on it that says "hugging dog."
This is the hugging dog.
So if I just get this bit over with right now, I can hug the hugging dog.
Yeah.
The
Where's
hugging dog starts licking the other dog.
Oh no, the hugging dog's in love with the condemned dog. You're going to have to put them both out of their misery. I'm going to put this splatter-proof hood on because it really makes a mess. Here's one for yourself.
Oh, thank you.
You wouldn't think that a Cocker Spaniel had over 12 pints of blood, but it does. And you're going to feel every ounce of it on you. Ugh.
It's my first day and all, and I was hoping there'd be like, a bit more I mean, would you mind taking this one? I don't really think I can do this.
If you want, I'll do this one. Because I'll admit, this is a really big ask of somebody who hasn't even done one day of work here. But I honestly thought it would be nice to just, like a Band-Aid, rip it off. If you want, I'll do it. But let's just remember, you're not getting out of this job without killing at least 5 dogs.
We cut to Eloise walking home from a hard day's work at and she's walking through a park, and dogs and dog owners are approaching her. Oh, hi, sorry, that's Oscar. He must really love you. Do you want to give him a hug?
No, God, no, no.
The dog licks Eloise.
That means he really likes you. I think he might really love you.
No, I don't want him to. I hurt what loves me.
This makes the dog lick her hand even more.
Don't love me.
Another dog owner runs up. Oh, excuse me, are you one of those people that works down at the council's dog boarding house?
Oh, no way!
I was just going to say thank you so much for the work you do. That is a thankless task. You are...
No, please don't thank me.
You're a hero.
You're what I want my future children to aspire to. You're so... Oh, God, and that's volunteer work. You don't get paid for doing it. It must be something you just deep down love.
I yeah, it's all for the dogs, I guess.
Here, take £100. Honestly, I'm rich. I don't need it.
I mean,
£100. Have you ever seen £100 note? It's got a picture of King George on it.
God, thank you very much. It's
Here, just take my dog. Hug him all you
Oh,
want.
of course. You know what? My dog is actually like a little bit antisocial. If you could take him into the boarding centre and like let him see.
oh
Yes.
no, he looks. He's so attached to you. I don't think he'd thrive in a boarding environment.
No, he actually hates me. He really dislikes me for some reason. I've tried to get.
My dog loves me, but I don't really feel too attached to it. I named it Moscow after all. I just really feel like he'll be happy with you in the dog boarding home.
Yeah, me and my dog have like a no strings attached type deal.
No, we're full.
A dog crawls over with a hammer in its mouth, and it's like sort of touching Eloise on the leg.
Ah.
Eloise's phone rings. Ring, ring, ring. Oh my god. Hello. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Flopsy's just had puppies.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful news. I mean, she's been expecting for a while. That's,
Yeah.
oh God, that's right my day.
Like 15. Like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Like, you've just started that new job at the rescue centre, right? I mean, I'm sure you can take a couple home with you, can't you?
Oh, no.
Everyone.
So full, like, you wouldn't believe. No, you hold on to Flopsy's puppies.
I mean, if you're sure, I mean, they're really cute. I mean, they're perfect for a quick cuddle.
We cut to Eloise starting a work experience at a zoo. So, yeah, we looked at your CV and thank you so much for... I'm going to be honest, I know what it's like down at the rescue centre and it's pretty disgusting. We're happy to have you on board.
Yeah, it was quite tough.
Here's a chainsaw. You have to kill a gorilla.
Edit.
We cut to a dark room where a concerned man and his friend are standing there. I can't. I really like it, but it's pink, man. I can't be seen with it. I can't. Like, you don't understand like how much I love it. I absolutely love it. But you're the only one who gets me. If I step foot out of this house with this pink umbrella, people will lynch me. They will kill me for it.
Pink's been outlawed since 1969.
It has. And like, starting this underground racket seemed like a good idea, but like now it's started, I don't think I could be seen. Like, what if the police find out? What have I done?
Hey, don't say that, okay? I think you look great. I think you look so good. You pull that off.
Like, you can't fault it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I can't believe the government would take a colour away from us. But the moment we're caught, we're dead.
Hey guys. Oh,
Yeah.
God. That's some beautiful pink you got there. Can I just touch it? I just want to touch your pink. I'm just gonna. Oh wow, that feels so great. Oh wow.
Oh no, it's a junkie.
Oh, pink junkies. I mean,
That's
always...
Hey, junkie, don't be touching. All right, just look. Don't be touching.
Just give me a sock, man. Just give me a sock. I can just like just half a sock. You know, maybe it's just a thread. Just a thread to get me through.
See, this is why nobody wants pink. It's too addictive. This is why it's outlawed. People like this junkie.
I know it was always a risk getting them in here, but like we can't. There's money in it. There's money in sneaking the pink.
The voice is heard from the darkness. Stop where you are, all of you. Drop the umbrella and freeze. This has been a sting operation. You are all under arrest for the illegal trafficking of pink. Get on the floor.
It sounds like you're just one person, okay? Is there more of you?
It's dark in here. There are an uncertain number of us. So get on the floor. And you, Twitchy.
I think she might be lying.
Yeah.
Come on, you pink beans. Get on the floor.
All right. Look, hide the pink umbrella under your black shirt, and we could get out of this because it's so dark in this room.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Damn it!
What? Soundproof.
I should really just whisper. I should really just take my time with trying to communicate better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You never knew how to control your voice.
I'm sorry.
You could traffic colours, but you could never control your voice.
I'm a big mouth. I've got a big mouth on me.
So I was disgusted at first by the crime going on here, but I'm now disgusted by the relationship dynamics at play here.
We cut to James and John in an interview room with the detective. Okay, you two, we got you banged to rights. We found you. Just confess. Just tell me outright where you got this from.
Don't tell him anything, James. Don't tell him anything. Don't tell him
Hey,
about...
I can hear you.
God, you can't just... You gotta whisper. It's in the eyes.
It's in the
I'm
eyes? How am I
sitting
supposed to
across like less than 2 foot from you.
You've got to communicate your lies through your eyes to me.
Look, it sounds like he's not listening. Look, we'll just escape through the catacombs.
I just said I
road.
What?
What?
Catacombs have been filled in for 5 years.
This bozo thinks they've been filled in, but they haven't. Not till
What? This is new
stuff
information. You know what? Keep talking, actually. I want to hear all this.
You're not
James,
supposed...
we're finally alone. There's nobody else here, just you and me.
I mean, I guess we can finally mention that the last slab is just the path to the tunnel.
You
below
can't
here
see
that we
me
can get out.
either. I'm sorry, I should be saying this. This is working against my case, but you know what? Could you guys hear me?
Hey, James, can you hear something? Because I can't.
No, guys, no.
I can't.
Don't do me like that. You can hear me, okay?
Oh, what's that sound? Must be a mouse.
Don't
Did you hear that chair
fucking
move
dare.
just
Hey,
then?
I'm not a chair mouse.
we got to McInnes' detective at the police precinct. Jeremy, come on! You gotta have a bit more have a bit more self-respect.
You can see me. You can see me, right?
Yeah, I can see you.
Tell
Yeah,
me
we
that you see me and you hear me.
Jim, come on, man. I see you, I hear you, but the criminals could as well. They were playing you.
Maybe if I wore some pink, people would see me more often.
Don't you say that.
Come on, we all take some on the job. We take it home.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
You tell me you've never been to a bust and taken just a little bit of pink 21 Dulux? Yeah,
All right,
you do.
Maybe I wore some pink socks in college. Maybe I did a little bit of that. Okay, but we shouldn't be doing that, Jim. We shouldn't be.
Tell me, Greg, why did the government make pink illegal?
Guys, you're discussing this in the break room.
Oh, fuck! Hey.
Oh shit!
I mean, this was all a play we've been working on. We're working on a play. We weren't actually being serious there. I've never worn pink. Are you kidding me? What?
We just heard you say you've been taking pink on the side.
Greg, I think he fell for it.
Oh, thank God.
He fell for the lie that it was a play when we both know it wasn't a play.
I've hated this guy since 49.
We noticed that my character is saying this directly into the face of Ben's character. He fell for this. He fell for the player thing.
I'm here. You're speaking to me now.
Stop shaking me, Greg.
Edit. We've got time for one more scene.
Yeah. Okay. Nobody likes doing this, but we're going to have to do yet another H&R safety video for all the employees in Primark. Sorry, guys. We got to do it. It's. I know it's a Sunday. I know you got better places to be, but we've got to watch Des Lynam for 25 minutes show us how to pick up boxes.
Oh.
Can we not just say we watched it?
I mean, I'm the manager. I get it in the neck if somebody finds out about that.
But we won't tell anyone. Just let us go home. We'll all say we watched it. We know how to pick up boxes.
Eloise, I know you know how to pick up boxes. It's nothing to do with whether I actually think you can pick up a box safely or
Do you want to... Okay, look, then I'll pick up a box. You watch me. I go home. In fact, I'll pick up a box of my stuff and go home.
Well, I tell you what. If you demonstrate to me that you can pick it up perfectly the exact same way as Des Lynam does, I will.
Right.
I will just sign off on it.
Great. Cool.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
There's the box. You bend down, hunch over, push your shoulders forward, grab the box, and then lift it swiftly in one sort of twisting, jerking motion.
Whoa. Oh.
I think, wow.
I'm going to say there's a couple of things that are not representative of the video that I watched. I mean, first of all, you're not Des Lynam. That's rule number one. Rule number two, you did a severe twisting motion, which can only be described as the opposite of what you should be doing.
It's
None of you all seem surprised that a sudden jerking motion is bad for your back.
Yeah.
That was the way we were meant to. Like that was the gist I got from training.
Yeah. Snap that.
Okay. I started this assuming this was going to be a waste of our time. But honestly, it sounds like you're all going to learn a lot from this. We're watching the Des Lynam video. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you're such a
No. Can we watch Eloise do it again?
Yeah.
Eloise, you'll hurt your
really
back if you
down.
can. Have you been doing that since you've been employed here?
Yeah,
Well,
there are a few tweaks, sure, but I've got the basic theory down, and I taught all these guys.
Oh wait, are you taking that training from that previous place you used to work, the zoo?
Yeah,
This
you just sort of follow the examples of the way the monkeys do it.
no, that's
Fluid.
monkeys are stupid. Like they don't know what they're doing. I'm sorry,
Monkeys know how to lift a box.
they really don't.
Hey, we've been listening to Eloise tell us how to pick up boxes, and it is far more interesting and far more exciting than Mr. Boring Lynam. Go back to match of the day, Des.
Yeah.
Eloise, no worries.
He's at the fastest work we've got, and it's all down to the speed she jerks and throws. It's amazing.
Yes,
Guys,
this
you're-
is how you get your quota of boxes done in a day. You lift and you jerk and you twist and you throw.
Please stop doing that. You're going to severely hurt all of your backs. Stop it!
Twist, throw, you lift
Stop
and you
it!
jerk.
Enough of this! Enough of this, you dum-dums! You've got to watch the video. This is for your own good, okay? You're obviously all in great amounts of pain from stretching your back like that.
Yeah, but that's only because I've been doing it wrong.
Okay, guys, you want to make this more entertaining? Look, I didn't want you to do this because it really goes over budget for the year on HR. But you clearly need it. Okay, we're going to buy Box Lifting Simulator 2000. We didn't. I was going with the cheap Des Lynam information video, but this is a VR headset that allows you to safely simulate the lifting of boxes.
Is
Does
that
it have
a
bullet
weakness?
time?
I'm hearing two questions. Yes, it does have bullet time. What was your question, John?
My question was, does it have bullet time? So you've answered that.
It does have bullet time, okay? Now, there is
So
there is a plot about being a cop who's addicted to painkillers. Don't focus on that. Focus on the lifting of boxes. That's what I've purchased the simulator for. Here are all of your Oculus Rifts. I bought one for each person.
Wait. So you already bought all of this. You already had this installed. You had the Oculus Rift sorted. Okay, what the fuck is going on here?
Okay.
Are you wearing pink?
No, I'm not wearing. What are you talking about?
Are you wearing pink right
Not-
now?
He's wearing pink.
He's wearing pink.
pink.
Gallagher, you think I'm on to you?
I did. That's our show! Yay! Oh, fantastic. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Ben, Eloise, James, you guys were fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Is there anything
Thank
you guys want to plug?
Our improv team, GOATIKA.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
check out our videos as and when they come up. Again, that's GOATIKA.
We used to do improv in real life. We might go back to doing that at some point.
Yeah.
One fine day.
You have team videos available on the YouTube channel.
We do.
The BLC YouTube channel, right?
The Bristol Long Form Comedy YouTube channel. That is correct. And talking of the Bristol Long Form Comedy channel, we will be back at 8:30, McInnes and I, with GOATIKA to do a chat about their experiences doing improv, what it's like performing in a team and doing the Harold.
It's technically called the BLC Banter Bus.
The BLC Banter Bus.
It's just for improv nerds. But that's been our show. Come back next Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
And we'll have another guest who we haven't yet booked. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.